I believe I told y'all that I'm officially 100 pounds down, right? Yeah. Because when you start carrying,
life is worth the living.
Stepping in the spot like she own it. Looking like the world is your runway. She can set it off like a gunplay. Oh my, yeah. Talk of the city with that body. Always getting praised like it's Sunday. She said, baby, what you gonna do about it? Loving your vibe, girl. That energy got me going. Yeah. So vibrant. I wanna know if you can give me the keys to your heart, babe.
on this day, I decided to go for an 8-mile walk, and it was amazing. I felt so accomplished. It was such a great way to end out the month of September and really get ready to get into high gear in October, which y'all will be seeing in a few moments. She was loving me. What's up, y'all? Hold on, let me turn these off. What's good, y'all? Welcome or welcome back to the channel. We are into another weight loss diaries. We back at it. We ain't never stopped, actually. Can't stop. Actually, I can't say that no more, can I? What's up, y'all? It is October now. Y'all saw my little September little tidbit right before this because, baby, if there's one thing I was doing in September, it's staying in the gym and going for my walks. But I was also struggling mentally. Struggling outside of like the only thing that was consistent in my life. The only thing that was consistent in my life in September was the gym. I change a lot. Like I change every year. I'm a different person. Like I mean, personality stays the same, but I'm always changing something about myself to like elevate. And this year I felt like I took a step backwards. So it was really hard for me mentally, and the only thing that was keeping me sane was going to the gym. But I did not film in September. I was so mentally out of it. I like didn't even have like, I would get out of the gym and be like, oh my God, thank the Lord that's over. I can go lay down. Like that was like, I knew that I needed to go to the gym, but mentally it wasn't helping me last month. And then I just decided to be more optimistic, recognize that at the end of the day, the only person I truly have in my life is me. And I should take care of myself, not only physically, but mentally as well. I ramped up my therapy session so I could really talk things out with my therapist. Yeah, it's really been helping me. I've been seeing her more often. Hallelujah. Shout out to my guru. You know who you are. But I will be seeing her even more often. I need that. I need to chat. Because, baby, been going through it. Anyway, just got in a good workout today. I did mostly cardio. I did the treadmill at an incline, and then I got on that Stairmaster and it whooped my ass like it always does. I was only on that bitch for 10 minutes. When I tell you all of this sweat, Stairmaster. Like, I promise you, all of this sweat right here is from the Stairmaster. Stairmaster, do not play. I'm about to start trying to do about 15 minutes a day on the Stairmaster every time I go to the gym, because also when I hopped off that Stairmaster, do you know it was looking plump and juicy and just like everything I wanted to look like? If you guessed this ass, you were correct. Hell yeah. So I'm definitely getting on the Stairmaster a lot more often. I need that in my life, for real. Like, I need to be on the Stairmaster. I need that. So I'm getting on the Stairmaster more often. I'm trying to do 15 minutes a day at least, ramp it up as it goes, you know, because we're in the beginning of October. It's actually October 6th. The first week of October I had, ooh, my bad, y'all, I had a booger. The first week of October I had, hold on, I need to blow my nose. Man, whenever the seasons change, my allergies act up crazy. Anyway, the first week of October, I had like 3 birthdays to celebrate, and I was just busy. And I finally feel like I got a footing at my new job, and I feel like I'm finally, like, you know, just settling into being back in my family home, and, you know, just dealing with everything there and trying to, you know, just like maintain my sanity. Not that there's anything wrong there. It's just going from living by yourself to now living with your parents again it's a lot. That's all I'm gonna say. It's a lot. So first week of October, I still went to the gym. I was still doing everything I needed to do, but I really just decided to sit down with myself and really journal about everything that I was feeling. And when I tell you that release was everything I needed, I feel like I'm back to me. I feel like I'm back to not giving up about anything else. And hallelujah for that. Because when you start caring, you will go crazy. Anyway, I'm about to head home. I think I want to make some chicken for dinner tonight and for lunch tomorrow. So I'm gonna go home and try and make that. Both of my parents ate already, so they're not gonna ask me for none. Hallelujah. So yeah, I'm gonna make some chicken. I'm actually about to stop by the store because I do want to buy some kale, and I want to buy some other salad mix because I need to get back on my salads heavy. Actually, this is soup season. Like, summers and spring are salad seasons, fall and winter are soup seasons. It's basically like an all-encompassing meal with the broth, and with the salad you just drink a water with it, you good to go. So I did buy miso soup. I have to find it, actually. I'm not entirely sure where I put it. Huh, that's a good, where's my miso soup at? Because I want to start, I don't know where I put that. I just right now remembered that I bought that, but I want to start having miso soup in the morning with a couple of boiled eggs, because like I feel like my stomach in the morning, I can't, now as I'm getting older, you know, like as you get older, things change, but I can't handle heavy meals in the morning anymore. I can't do it. So it's either like a good yogurt parfait, maybe a smoothie, or if I want something savory, like I'll always have a boiled egg and maybe a chicken sausage. But I'm thinking that I want to incorporate miso soup so I can get some broth in there and really help with my gut health. And, you know, just get the day going, really. And soup is so light. Miso soup is really light. So anyway, it's been like 10 minutes, y'all. I'm talking y'all head off. But let me go to the stove and get me my little mix-ins. And yeah, I will see y'all. Excuse me. I'll see y'all at the gym in the AM. You know where I'll be. Bye, y'all. Hello. What's good with a shouty? Anyway, it's your girl Chels. You know what's up? Just got out the gym. It's actually Friday. I did not work out yesterday. I did not work out Wednesday. But I did hit my walking goal on Wednesday, so I did something. But yesterday was just a rest day completely. I ain't do a damn workout, nothing. But today, I'm in the gym. It's actually like 10 o'clock at night. I decided to come later because I did not wake up in time this morning. I was busy. So here we are in the afters of noon, all the way 10 o'clock p.m. Got on a good little booty exercise. I know you see that. I know you see. I know you see. I know you see. I know y'all see that. Because I see it. You seen the reflection in the mirror. You seen the jiggle. You seen all of that. It's working, right? Them booty exercises is working. They're doing what the hell they need to do for sure. For sure, for your girl. Anyway, I'm feeling really, really good, as I usually do. Feeling good, feeling fine, feeling fit. You know how I go. Anyway, I'm about to head home now. I actually am playing chauffeur tonight for my parents because they had a little date night, so I'm gonna be up for a little while. I wanted to do a little like reflection on how my weight loss journey has just impacted my life in such a wonderful way. I believe I told y'all that I'm officially 100 pounds down, right? Yeah. Yeah, your girl 100 pounds down. So I want to do a little reflection on how I feel now being 100 pounds down and how this weight loss journey has truly changed my life and my perspective on a lot of things. There's just so much stuff that I will no longer deal with because I recognize that I don't need to. I'm that girl for real. Always have been. I just needed to fully trust myself to actually feel like the way that I am, you know? Because before this journey, I tried so many times to lose weight and I just never stuck with it. So now I'm like, oh, you really did it. Like, I'm really trusting myself. It feels really, really good. But anyway, I'm about to go home, shower, do what I need to do. And later on tonight, I'll talk to y'all a little bit more about like what this weight loss journey really means to me and how I'm really feeling now that I'm 100 pounds down. But outside of that, babes, I got to go home. So I will see y'all in a little bit, probably a few hours before I go to bed. I'll talk to y'all about, you know, stuff. Bye, y'all. Hey, y'all. So I just showered after the gym. I'm outside drinking my kombucha. But I wanted to talk to y'all about like how transformative this journey has really been for me, because I don't know, like when you grow up fat, it's a lot different from like growing up skinny and becoming fat later in life. Especially here, especially as like a black woman or a woman period, like it's a way different experience. So now that I'm like in this area, I'm still a big girl, don't get me wrong. I'm still over 200 pounds. I'm not no skinny mini, and I don't think I'll ever be, to be honest with you. That's never been a goal of mine, to get extremely skinny. I just wanted to be fit and I wanted to be able to breathe. So now that I'm 100 plus pounds down, because I forgot to tell y'all, but I weighed myself and I'm down to 245. What is that? 105 down. Yeah, your girl did that. Do not mind my hair also as I'm speaking, because I just washed it and I need to retwist it. It's looking crazy. But anyway, it's a totally different type of childhood and just adolescence when you grow up fat as a woman versus like getting fat later on in life. And it took me a while to get over the way people treated me when I was fat. Like, being completely invisible to people just because you're a big person is a real thing, and you're big. Like I was never small, so being ignored or being made to feel invisible by people because they weren't attracted to you, or you didn't, like, you weren't attractive enough to fit in their group, their friend group, because you were fat, like all of those things really hurt, and it took me a long time to get over it. And now that I've lost weight and I see how more people gravitate towards me and genuinely enjoy my company, but I understand it because I'm no longer the same person that I was when I was bigger as well. Like, I've made a lot of positive changes since I've lost the weight, personality wise. Like, I no longer take everything as personal. It's not against me, it's whatever you have going on in your life. But I also think this comes with age and not just with the weight loss. But also, just overall in life, I feel so much better about me that I don't care what other people think. Like, I really am enjoying this part of my life and being who I am now, and I genuinely don't care what anybody else has to say about me. I've had people tell me I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to do this. I don't care anymore. You are not living a life that I want to live, so why would I listen to you? But anyway, I feel just like revitalized. I feel like
Life is worth the living. Anyway, yeah, no, life is great. And I can actually, okay, this is such a dumb thing, but this made me so stoked when I finally realized that I could do this. I can see my kneecaps in my pants. Like whenever I stand up, I don't have any knees. It's whatever. But like when I was sitting down, it would just be flat. Like I couldn't feel like the tip of my kneecaps before, and now I can when I'm standing and when I'm sitting, and that's something that I never really experienced. Or like being able to actually feel my elbow and not just having all the weight of my upper arm be over my elbow and it like goes in every time that I do anything. It's like a completely, I think the thing that's changed the most for me, probably just like that's really boosted my self-esteem and confidence and made me feel good about the weight loss that I've had, is that I can literally go to the mall and go into any store now and buy like something clothing wise. Like I'm not going into the store and just looking for only accessories, you know. I was at Old Navy, I was at all of these other stores that I never would have stepped foot in, because whenever I go to the mall, I'd go straight to Torrid or Lane Bryant because I knew that I could get something there. But now I'm like, let me peruse what they got over here at Abercrombie. What they got? Because let me just peruse. Shoot, I could fit it. So it's such a different experience to be able to actually shop in store and not have to order everything online because they don't have your size in store. I mean, I felt like it was getting to the point where I was going to have my clothes made because I was getting so big, and I couldn't really, like, once I got to 3X and the 3Xs were starting to fit tight, I was like, yeah, girl, you got to do something about this because that's crazy. Not the 3X is tight. What's going on with you? For real. But yeah, life is a lot different for sure, having lost the weight. Just overall, just like being far more confident, being able to breathe, being able to do more activities, being able to stay awake longer because I'm not extremely tired all day from my body having to carry all of this weight. It's just been an eye-opening experience, and the amount of people now who I feel accept me a little bit more than they did previously, it's not a lot. Like I'm still around the same exact people. So I know that there's a lot of people who have experienced losing weight and people paying them more attention and all of these other things. Not that that hasn't happened to me, because I have been getting like unwanted attention from men mostly, which I don't want. Y'all keep that attention. I'm good on that. But I have been getting unwanted attention from men, but as far as like people that are just in my everyday life, I still have the same exact people in my everyday life. But overall, this experience has really taught me to trust myself and recognize that I do have good intentions when it comes to myself. And it's also caused me to no longer speak down on myself. Like I definitely embodied that phrase, like, you are your biggest critic, because I definitely was my biggest critic for like the longest time. And now that I actually did this journey and I stuck with it and I trust myself a bit more, I'm no longer criticizing. I'm just planning things out and, you know, like telling myself like, girl, you look good. It's really changed. Not that I wasn't confident before, because I have always had confidence. It's just never been to this level, and it just feels so good, y'all. Like, it feels so good. Anyway, I've been talking for like 10 minutes. My bad. But yeah, this journey has really opened up my life in a way that I didn't know was possible, and I feel like I can do any and everything I want to do because I finally stuck with a weight loss journey and have actually lost a significant amount of weight. So yeah, anyway.